Let's take a closer look at the materials and the meticulous process that went into creating such an important symbol of power. Beards weren't just about the hair itself. They were about the maintenance. Ancient Egyptians, with their keen knowledge of natural resources, had an array of tools and substances at their disposal to ensure that their beards were always properly cared for. To start, we'll talk about the oils and creams used by the Egyptians. The oils, often extracted from plants, fruits, and seeds, were applied to their beards daily to maintain the healthy sheen they so coveted. Now, this wasn't some simple act of slathering any oil onto their face. No, Egyptians had developed specific oils for different types of grooming needs. Some oils were used to condition the beard hair, while others were intended for cleansing. The oils themselves were highly fragrant. Egyptians loved their perfumes, and beards were no exception. What's even more interesting is that beard wax was a highly coveted product. Yes, it's not just a modern thing we've come to appreciate. The ancient Egyptians were well ahead of us. The wax was used to hold the beard in place, especially in more complex and intricate styles. This wax wasn't just any run-of-the-mill substance either. It was made from beeswax and other natural ingredients that would not only help shape the beard, but also give it a luster that would last throughout the day. Imagine having a beautifully sculpted beard that stays in place through the heat of the Egyptian sun. And it wasn't just the wealthy who had access to these grooming rituals. While the high-ranking officials and pharaohs may have had the best oils, waxes, and tools available, the everyday Egyptian still took pride in maintaining a well-groomed beard. Of course, their beards might not have been made from the finest materials, but the desire to look presentable and respectable was shared across all classes. A man's beard, no matter how simple, was a reflection of his status and dignity. Imagine how meticulous one would have to be, even in the simpler parts of society, to ensure that their beard was well maintained, because, let's be real, nothing says, "I'm here to be respected," quite like a well-groomed beard. Now let's not forget the tools they used to maintain these beards. Archaeologists have uncovered small combs and razors used by the ancient Egyptians. The combs were made of wood, bone, or ivory, and were often decorated with intricate carvings. Imagine combing your beard with a tool as finely crafted as the one you might use for your hair today, except made from ancient materials that would have taken hours of craftsmanship to perfect. Historians still argue whether the Egyptians valued grooming primarily for hygiene or for its symbolism. Did the beard rituals signify something deeper, or were they just about looking good? Either way, one thing is clear. The Egyptians knew how to make an art form out of maintaining their beards.